Hey friends, welcome back to another ladder cast. Today it's going to be a bit of a quicker video, bit of a shorter video. Did the ASL yesterday and my voice is a little bit sore, so I'm going to take it easy. And we're just going to do this game here. Larva spawning in the bottom left versus Flash. I saw this pop up and I knew I had to cast it immediately. And we're on Screaming Sea, so it should be a very interesting match, and I'm gonna try not to get overly hype. We'll see what actually happens in this game, but I definitely went a little bit too hard in the ASL for Group D yesterday, and kind of blew it out a little bit. It is what it is. It's hard not to get hype when so much craziness is happening in the ASL, so definitely go check out those videos. They're on Starcraft TV. The VODs are, at least, and I believe the link should be in the description. I have it set up to be there as a default, so it should be in there. You guys can go check it out. And also, if you want to watch live, it's the first link in the description as well. It's that ASL live link to Super Live, so go check that out. But anyway, we've got some grades started here. Of course, Screaming Sea, it's really common right now to see, Nexus first, CC first, Hatch first, and that's what we've got. Hatch first versus CC first. And there could be, Flash could be going mech here. It's possible. I'm not sure if Flash actually knows this is Larva. Haven't seen any chatter back and forth, but Larva definitely knows this is Flash. And so he'll be playing at a high level, I imagine. He's already at 450 APM, so he's probably sweating just a little bit. I mean, basically anybody would be sweating playing against Flash, and he's probably on stream right now. Larva is potentially on stream, and so he'll want to get this win for sure. We'll see what Flash pulls out after this opener. He's going to get in to the main. Gets a little bit of a scout. Larva cannot get the chase micro on this SCV, and so that's just going to be able to check out everything, see when that layer starts, and he sees it starting now. So we'll be able to just kind of hang around and make sure that there's not going to be any sort of like lurker timing, something like that. I think we're probably going to see a Crazy Zerg play out of Larva, because he's shown this on this map. It's a very strong build, but it's actually looking like it could be a mech play to follow this up from Flash. Mech would be pretty cool to see. I've seen Flash do CC first into mech, not necessarily on this map, but he's pulled it out quite a bit, and we've even seen 2 factory into 2 armory mech, which is kind of crazy. 2 double armory mech is not really a thing, but off of CC first, you can make it happen. And it's not even a mistaken second armory, guys. We're talking 2 armory for double upgrade mech. Not a bait, nothing like that. If you guys saw one of our recent casts, you definitely know what I'm talking about there. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Triple starport. Okay. All right, Flash. Calm down, calm down. We don't need to go absolutely mental. But it seems like that's the play now. We're gonna absolutely lose our minds going for triple starport. There's a hatch out here on the map. Is there an an evolution chamber? No evolution chamber just yet. There's the armory. He's going to be making Wraiths with the potential follow-up into Valkyrie. Wraith initially. Hasn't started another Wraith here. Okay, there we go. There's another Wraith and a control tower. Seems like he's got this pretty well mapped out. As you would expect from Flash himself, the god, the goat. is going to have this mapped out particularly well. Is he going to start Cloak here? No, a Valkyrie. 2 Wraiths and a Valkyrie. Oh, I'm so excited for this. I am so excited for this. We saw two Port Wraith into Valkyrie flop recently. Very curious if Flash will be able to pull 3 Starport Wraith into Valkyrie off in this game. He's already sent out the Wraiths to go hunting for this Overlord. There's a Muta and 2 Scourge that are going to be making their way into the main base. They're going to see the triple Starport, and I think he has to double take here. Like, what? Triple Starport? Okay, what's going to be the play from here? Flyer Carapace for sure. I mean, making Spore Colonies might not be a bad idea either. Spore Colony, I don't know how you avoid making a Spore Colony. Maybe he even goes, you know what? What if he goes for Ensnare? Ensnare here would be absolute Giga Brain. We've already got the Giga Chad player, Larva. But does he also have the Giga Brain as well to go for Ensnare versus this type of play? Gonna track down the Vulture there. It goes. Cloak is on the way. 4 Wraiths, 2 Valkyries so far. But he's pumping 1 Valkyrie, 2 Wraiths at a time. And he's going to go up to, you know, maybe 4 Valkyries before really doing anything here. Maybe even wait for this +1 upgrade as well. There it is. Oh my god, it's so sick. This is so sick. I love it. Ensnare on the way. Evolution Chamber coming up now. He's going to make a Spore over here. For sure. I mean, I don't see how you don't make a Spore at this base in a situation like this. You kind of gotta have some extra layers of detection, extra layers of anti-air when your opponent is building this many air units. The Spore Colony is just the ultimate anti-air, and the Wraith is just such a paper plane. They die so quick to a Spore. I don't even know. Like, we've seen it so little. In fact, we've barely... I don't think we've ever seen... I don't know how many Wraiths it takes to kill us. How many Wraiths does it take to kill a Spore? Somebody go test that. Somebody in the comments, go test how many Wraiths does it take to kill a Spore, because I have to imagine it is a lot. Here comes the Wraiths now. Gonna come running into this natural. Gonna bring the Queen. Ensnare. Lands. Oh my god, the Ensnare is so sick right now. That Ensnare is absolutely going to destroy everything. All of the Valkyries go down, and I think he's going to make him look like a fool. Oh my goodness. Flash looks like an absolute fool. Yeah, nice cloak, buddy. Yeah, really good cloak there. That really did great. I love it. Oh my goodness. I'm trying not to get hype right now, guys. I'm trying to save my voice, but oh my god. Oh my gosh. Get absolutely bashed. That Ensnare was so good from Larva. And Flash is just basically face planted in this game. Like, he just tried to do a grind on a rail and absolutely nutted himself completely. This is a brutal takedown. And it's self-inflicted. It's totally self-inflicted. Double and now triple add-on. He's just going to start making Valkyries like crazy. Here comes Ventral Sacs. We've got Defiler Mound. Second Flyer Carapace as well. You know there's no +2 attack coming here. Although he probably should go for that. Get the Science Facility and just get +2 attack, because otherwise these Valkyries are going to do nothing. Looks like we had a bit of a trade there. Some of those go down. Here comes the Ensnare once again. No, it's actually a Parasite. Adding insult to injury here. Lurkers are on the way. He scans. He sees the eggs morphing. Yeah, he's not feeling too good right now. He's just making non-stop Valkyries and going for this Marine attack. Even bringing SCV along with him. A bunch of Scourge have been made. Extra Queen for that Ensnare as well. Just banking on getting this Dark Swarm out in time. Having Lurkers in time. How many Lurkers are here? 3. That should be enough. That should be enough. Those rates are not going to quite cut it, especially once an Ensnare goes down. Ensnare slows the attack speed of Marines. And so it's just not going to work, man. He ain't getting in there. Yeah, perfect Ensnare. Takes the opportunity to just land it on the Marines. And now there's no bust potential here for Flash at all. The GOAT, the god of Starcraft, is looking impotent in this game right now. He's just been shut down with such perfect defense that, I mean, he's going to go for triple drop. He's making 3 dropships at a time, making a bunch of Marines. He's probably going to go for the main, but I don't see this being effective, guys. There's so much here for Larva. He's so ready for this. Triple stack of Lurkers there on the high ground. Would be nice if he put an Overlord over that, but it's not at all necessary. Not in a situation like this where you've got Queen ready for the Ensnare. Like, you're not getting up there. It's just, it ain't happening. 3 more drops. Oh my gosh, he's gonna go for 6 dropships. 6 dropships is absolutely wild, but there's gonna be Defiler out. Defiler, Hydralisk is the game plan right now for Larva. He's, I think, gonna burrow all these around. Is that the plan? Lings everywhere. And I think he just saw that dropship wave as well, by the way. Here's the Defiler. Can consume. Lurkers have unburrowed here. They're trying to move. That is cute. All right, let's try to get out of here. Just trying to move right now. Oh my god. All right, have fun with that, says Flash. He's just going to go ahead and dive this. So many Scourge connect. Almost all the Valkyries go down. And, like, this is the poorest, saddest game you've ever seen in your life now. This is like, oh my gosh, look at this drop coming in. Larva's so good, man. I love it. Look at this drop. It's so sad. It's so sad. And here we go. He's going to actually drop on top of everything here. Lurkers are going to burrow. Drones are going to fall. But, of course, Sunkens are being made as well. And there's Lurkers absolutely everywhere. These Marines are not going to get too much done here with this many Lurkers moving into position. The Mutas are still here to help defend. He can dive on top of this. He's actually going to go for the drops. He just wants the drops here with the Mutas. He doesn't want to end up losing a whole bunch of those Mutas to the Marines in the back corner. Instead, making sure that the drops die is going to ensure that this base on the island will be safe. No buildings were lost. I mean, he killed 1 creep colony or 1 sunken colony. And so the drones are going to be sent back. Some of them are going to be airlifted to this next base. Larva is a million years ahead right now. And if he loses this game, I will lose all faith in him as a player going into this ASL. There's no way. There's no way he loses here. Even to God. God himself could not win this game. Flash wouldn't have won from this spot. I think that's pretty clear. A drop going out right now. Big drop heading out on the map. Is he actually going to see that? I don't believe he did. It is over here on the side. We've actually got a Wraith flying through. Is he going to spot this? Oh, he is. Oh. He managed to avoid it. Oh my gosh, he's not going to be able to avoid that. Okay, Scourge. Oh, sick play. Nope. Doesn't manage to get through. Here comes the drop. Was it 6 Lurkers, some Lings, and a Defiler? He's going for the natural, I think. Drop back here. Which is actually okay for Flash. He's out of money at this base, so he's just going to transfer to these other bases. Which, I mean, it's going to cause a problem for him for sure. Yes, this is a massive problem. And he's going to have to deal with it. But, oh, he gets the Defiler. The Defiler kill there is actually kind of huge. If he didn't kill the Defiler... Oh, here's some lurkers over here as well. It's like that was handily avoided by Flash, who still has 57 workers. Yeah, interesting. I mean, that wasn't a huge commitment from Larva, though. Right? That was only 6 lurkers. Some overlords and a single Defiler. But he's going to end up losing this base. Wait. Oh, he just barely gets a few units through. Target fire on the lurker. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Flash is doing it. Flash is actually doing it. That's crazy. He's going to kill this base. And all the drones here. Larva sending over some reinforcements, but yeah, you just can't load up and save this base, I don't think. Well, I guess he didn't target fire at the hatchery. If he stemmed earlier and just targeted the hatchery, he could have actually killed this, but now it's going to live. So I guess that's something. 350 HP left on that. Yeah, and there's a Marine here that wasn't even attacking, so that's a little bit rough. I mean, that's something, right? Let's take a look at the upgrades. +2. Armor, +1. Attack is ready. Scourge here ready to stop these science vessels. And definitely at least 2 of them will go down. Drop on the high ground is pretty annoying. Does he have a plague for this? Oh my god, the plague. The plague is next level. Absolutely next level there. There is going to be a Nidus, I believe, pretty soon. Oh, wow. He has enough energy for that restore. So actually we'll get these vessels back home with a reasonable amount of health. Gonna bring home the drops as well. Army pushing through the middle, though. It looks like Larva's had enough. It's time to stop messing around with drops and start to move forward with the masses of Hydras that he's put together. Is +3 done? No, it's not. I guess I could look up in the top left and see that it's not. 2-1. 2-1 only. So pretty close to what Larva has here at 2-2. This drop on the high ground is denying mineral mining at the very least. And so that's going to be a frustrating Larva here for the time being. I believe he's hopped up into this. No, he hasn't. I don't know why players don't utilize this more, but just consume and then jump into an Overlord. I think that's such a sick move. Just keeping your Defiler in an Overlord. It just seems so logical to me when it comes to keeping your Defilers alive. So he's going to have to defend here just with Darkstorm Hydra. That's okay for now. How many drops are coming forward here? Oh, he's going to drop a single drone, spread some Hydras to keep that safe. What am I hearing right now? I'm not sure. Looks like this has been cleared up. Something happened over here. I kind of missed it. But he's getting to mining now at this mineral base. Oh my gosh, 2 lurkers over at this base are going to do so much damage. 4 kills there. 6 kills now. 8 kills now. Plenty of damage on Flash's 4th base. Targeting down lurkers. Oh, Larva not paying attention. There's a plague, though, on the army. And with the Darkstorm here, that's not going to be breakable. Yeah, just kind of throwing stuff in. Oh my gosh, lurker over here as well. The lurker's doing so much work for Larva, shutting down the economy of Flash. This army has been absolutely eviscerated. A lot of stuff happening on the map right now, so forgive me for not catching everything. I'll try to do a little picture-in-picture afterwards so we can catch some of the action that I missed. But just craziness going on right now, and I'm not sure if Flash can bring this one back. I mean, he's on even supply. Oh, goodbye, all the vessels. GG is called. Flash taps out. It was kind of inevitable. He was eventually going to lose this game. Larva blocking that drop, that sad drop into the main. That was the saddest drop of all time, guys. Nothing is slower. Molasses is not slower than dropships flying into the main base. It's crazy. But that is that for Flash versus Larva. On Screaming Sea, I've got one bonus game for you guys. We're going to jump into that now. All right, guys, the bonus game has begun. A Larva spawning here in the top right. We got Flash. Let's change that color down here in the bottom left. And I just finished doing all the picture-in-picture for that last game. And if you guys appreciate the extra effort, please consider joining up on my Patreon. Or you could also join up with the channel membership as well. I just opened that recently because Google offered me some money. They said, hey, open your channel membership. I mean, they've been asking me for a long time, and I just said, you know what, Patreon works for me. I'm good. I don't need that. I don't need to be doing the YouTube membership either. But they said, you know what? Here's some money, and for every sign up you get this month, the month of September, we'll throw in an extra $4. And I said, bet. I'll open my channel memberships for like $1, and then Google pays me $4 for each one of you guys that signs up. So that's what we're doing. We're getting some of that Google money. If you approve, if you want to help me out, if you appreciate the channel and want to support, consider doing that. Force Google to give me some money. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. And I'll keep working hard to entertain you and make sure that this game stays alive and that there's always something for you guys to watch out there on the internet that's Broodwar related and cast in English. That is my goal. That's always been my goal. And that's what keeps me going every single day. I don't have a video upload every single day, but I'm constantly doing casts pretty much every day, whether that's ASL, SCSL, KCM, or just these ladder casts. Try to keep it consistent. Try to be as consistent as I can with streaming as well. I know I'm not an amazing streamer. I'm not anything really special when it comes to streaming. I don't really know how it works. I never really watch streams, to be honest. Maybe I would poke in every once in a while and just see what people are up to, but I kind of took a liking to it after I started watching a good friend of mine stream a bunch, Love Snow. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I could do this too. Maybe I'll give it a try. And yeah, I've just been kind of messing around with it, going back and forth whether I really want to do it or not. But I've been enjoying it lately. And some people have been supporting me, so I feel like I definitely should continue on with it. I'm just kind of looking for my niche, you know? What am I actually good at? What am I going to be known for as a streamer? You know, I'm not gonna be a Mario erotica streamer. That's already been taken. You know, that's already you know, somebody's already claimed that. So you know, that idea is off the books here. We can't go on and steal that idea. We have to think of something else. So if you got an idea for me, go ahead and leave a comment. Not saying that I'm going to follow up on it or not. I'm probably going to find my own way, but just leave an idea if you have something funny in mind. Just for shits and giggles. Leave a comment just for the algorithm and what have you. We're getting into this game, and well, Flash appears to be going for a +1 build. Nothing super crazy in this one. We're gonna get more of a normal-ish game from these two, which is nice. I want to see Larva go toe-to-toe. Oh my gosh. I feel like that spire was like really late. What's going on here? Let me go back a little. All right, we've just jumped back a bit. I thought maybe it was like a broken replay or something. There's no way that Larva was that late on the spire. You've got to be kidding me. Like he had a drone sitting there for so long. It was just kind of ready to make that spire. Let's see if that actually happened, or did my eyes deceive me? Flash here, getting his academy after engineering bay, which means he's actually going to be super slow. Super. Wow, this drone really is just sitting there. What am I looking at? 400 APM and your drone is just sitting in the main base? Okay, no, he actually made the spire right as the layer finished. Never mind. Never mind. For some reason, I thought that he had that sitting there for a while. This drone, clearly, something's wrong here. Look, he's actually got the rally point. I wonder if this is just off screen or something. Finally, he notices it. I mean, that's good at least. We'll get into a 2.5 hatch. That can happen when you've got your screen hotkeys, your F2, F3, F4 going back and forth between your bases, because that's the way that pretty much everybody at the pro level plays. I mean, I can't imagine anybody playing differently. You've got to use screen hotkeys. It's just not really, it's not tenable to go back and forth like this. This is too much. You need to keep your mouse in the middle of your screen, and so you're constantly just moving around in this area while jumping back and forth using your hotkeys. Otherwise you're moving way too much with your mouse, and you're gonna end up losing time and being behind, just slower than anybody else. And we're gonna follow up with a 4 racks play, or 5 racks. Okay, 5 racks, super low on early Marines, but going into 5 racks. He even went really greedy and made 3 medics early so that they would have lots of energy. They could start building up that energy. This is really vulnerable to a Ling all-in. This supply depot on the outside, like, you can target with one Ling on the Marine that's right here, and then the rest of the Lings surround the supply depot. It dies, and then you can kind of shove your way through here. Or as the Marines die, you can shove your way through here. Of course, you have to do that before medics pop out. But get what I'm saying. This is definitely weak to a Ling all-in, but he's managed to avoid that. No Ling all-in has come, and so Flash is feeling pretty good right now. He's got to be happy with the way that the early game has gone. He's even got a bunker set up, so he's going to be able to defend. He's almost got his range already done, and the mutas haven't even killed a single SCV yet. +1 and range are going to finish at the same time, so the corners that have been cut are starting to really pay dividends. Like, this move out is strong, and Larva's gonna have to respect it. Like, he can't just dive. Well, maybe he can, but he's got to make sunkens behind this if he wants to dive hard. All right, he kills like a couple SCVs and then backs away because the Marines are far out on the map now. Drones being transferred. Oh, is he gonna catch this? Oh my gosh, he's barely not gonna catch that. Just one screen away from catching this, and even stims over here to the right hand side, but misses the tail end of that drone transfer. 2 more sunken colonies being made at the natural. Stim and run into this natural. There's no medics here. The medics are all far behind. This army is going after the sunkens right now. Sunken colonies are gonna die. Muta's coming in from behind. Uh-oh. Flash, I mean, he dives in. He gets some good kills here. He actually kills most of the mutas. Wait, target fire. You got a target fire here, Larva. You're gonna end up losing a lot. Okay. Marines made their way into the bottom right during this and killed absolutely everything. A very nice pressure and attack by Flash. Just pull Larva apart here early, but that was too many corners cut, guys. Like, Flash cut so many corners to get all this out at the same time. He made 3 Marines early. Went directly into +1 and stim. 5 barracks follow-up. It's a scary thing. Not enough sunken colonies here for Larva. And he was trying to get away with not making those, and he made them a bit too late. You actually need like 4 sunken colonies here to hold this with 4 medics. 4 sunken colonies hold, while you go down and deal with the reinforcements that may be coming over towards this bottom right. He just didn't have it in time. Guys, thank you so much for watching. A little bit of an anticlimactic end there. But Flash able to get his revenge. I mean, after the way that Larva kind of humiliated him in that game on Screaming Sea, you would hope that he could get a win back afterwards. And he manages to do it with some style here right in the early game before that 8-minute mark. Guys, again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.